wrong end of a lot of these arguments this year, like specifically this season. Like we've been in this season for like 3 weeks. I love the bump us for that the longest let's talk puck take ever, 8 minutes by the way. No, dude, just I don't know why it's such a big deal. I understand. Listen, original six. Oh, you beat six teams. There were six teams in the league. At the time, a casino owner, Tex Ranger, and a promoter of the circus, like MSG split between the circus and the Rangers. Like athletics was not what it is today. Okay, so there's that conversation. I hate this taking the context and putting it into 2024, but I want to hear your points because I respect you and I disagree with some of that more like that the crowd that I feel like just always has something to say. Um I see it as all right, maybe it shouldn't be titled that, but the banner I was at MSG last week for the Red Wing game. Like every other banner's there. You go into any other arena, they got it there. I was at the Prudential Center for a preseason game. They had it up there too. I know some people call it stupid. I think if you win your division, like that's not a championship. I understand the term, but other than that, I won't hear the arguments. Like to me, it's like in college football. If Penn State beats Michigan and beats Ohio State, to me, that's a winning year. But I digress, Steve. I want to hear your take because you were emphatic with that.
So you're okay with it?
I'm perfectly okay with it. And frankly, if this is what we're arguing about, I think there's bigger fish to fry.
I think some of the takes online that we've seen, from common Ranger haters, I think they're just blown out of proportion. Let's shit on the Rangers, all that BS. I don't
Oh,
hate it, and
Picasso doesn't do anything professionally.
yeah,
I've
of
never
course.
seen him act with creed, speak with credibility. Like he's always pumping hate. So it's okay.
I agree to a sentiment to what you said in the beginning. Where I listen to
Mhm.
me, regular season champs just doesn't sound right. I think it should just be President Trophy winners. I think something along those lines. I think
Yeah.
it's not a big deal. But when I first saw that, I wasn't loving it. I don't hate it. I just think it's worded wrong. Like I think it just sends the wrong message. And I think obviously we're a team that I think, we've said it, and we're probably going to say this on every episode, the expectation, just talk Yanks, the expectations, World Series for them. Rangers, the expectations high, and this is the year. This is the year where if we don't get to where we are, you might see a major move in a different direction to where this team's at. We bought basically the same core back, added some more different pieces in, and I just think regular season champs. I don't know. To me, it's nothing to celebrate. Yes, you were the best, but ultimately you came up short. So to me, President's Trophy winners, if we could change the name, I'm okay with it. But regular season champs, again, how many times do you see that? I just don't think. I don't know. I don't like the sound of that. Just nothing to celebrate. But at the end of the day, you're right. It's not nothing, anything to freak out over. And I think, listen, hey, people want to hate on it. Let's go out there and get our new banner this year.
Yeah, and I was actually gonna say, I wonder how many times we're gonna say the word championship in this friggin' episode. But the Rangers, they like if they win this season, I think all of these conversations just like the room it out the door. I just think there's a lot of the pressure from the outside. And I think when you have a situation where like the modern sports fan sees that, they're gonna pick it apart no matter what. So listen, I think if they won the Stanley Cup last year, no one's batting an eye about that. And if they are, there's a lot more for those who watch, observe, and cover the Rangers to stand on their business. But overall, didn't look great considering the result of the conference final.